Welcome to Desai Academy of class 9th. Second chapter is matter around us pure. So in previous classes we discussed that there are two types of mixture. One is a homogeneous mixture and another is what a heterogeneous mixture. So for these videos we can search in our playlist and learn from that what is a homogeneous mixture and what is a heterogeneous mixtures. So next we'll study about activity 2.2. Okay, let us again divide the class into four groups. Again we are divided in a class has a four groups: A, B, C and D. How to divide four groups A, B, C, D, and you have to give the some solutions. Okay, next few crystals of copper sulfate to group A. Okay, which type of solutions we are given to group A? Copper sulfate crystals. Crystal means their size of sugar. When you all of you seen sugar that having got small size, that size is called as what? Crystals only. That type of crystals you have to give group A. Which type of solution? That is a copper sulfate. What is the chemical formula? Copper sulfate, CuSO4, right? Next, one spatula full of copper sulfate to group B, and next B group is also having what? One spatula of copper sulfate. In a group A only one few crystals, but in the second group we are having full spatula of copper sulfate. Third, chalk powder or a wheat flour to the group C, and group C is given as a chalk powder or a wheat flour. Fourth group will having a milk or ink. So first group having copper sulfate of a few crystals, second is having a full spatula of copper sulfate, and third is having a chalk powder or a wheat flour, and fourth one is a milk or a ink. Have to give for four groups having different solutions. Each group should add the given sample in water and stir properly using a glass rod. Okay, A is having a copper sulfate, correct? B is also having a copper sulfate, but this having a one full of spatula, but it is having only few crystals. And C group is having a only chalk powder or a flour. Chalk. Okay, C group is having a chalk powder or another or they are having a chalk powder or another we can add a flour. So and fourth group is added milk or ink in it, right? These are the four groups. We have given different types of substance to it, and these four groups are added to these four groups must add these substance into water. All four groups should add the given substance into water, and they have to stir means you have to rotate in the solution while adding into the water by using glass rod. Are the particles in the mixture visible? So in group A the particles are visible, group C, group D, and they are visible or not. In a group A, while mixing of copper sulfate we are visible, they are visible to us. In a group C, flour or powder, chalk powder, they are visible to us. Again copper sulfate are visible in or ink or milk, we are observing the particles that you have to observe. After that, mixing the four solution with water, direct a beam of light from a torch through a beaker. Okay, for example, this is a beaker. It contain copper sulfate plus water, means you have to pass the beam of light. You have to pass the beam of light. For example, here, so this is a beaker is there. Okay, this is a type solution of water, copper sulfate plus water is there. So while passing the torchlight, so we can observe the passing of the light here. So if you are observing or not, in the second case, remove the copper sulfate and add milk or ink, or we can add chalk powder, in which case we can see the path of a beam of light. So we can observe a path of a light, that they are saying here. Leave the mixture undisturbed for a few minutes. We do not disturb the mixture for a few minutes and set up a filtration apparatus. In the meantime, is the mixture stable, or the particles begins settle after the some time? When we are mixing the substance with water, substance are present at the surface of the water, some substance are present at the bottom of the container, some will present inside the water. These are the substance. Okay, for example, when we are added something, for example stones, so that will settle to the bottom, correct? When oil is added into the water, they will present on the water surface of water, right? Some other particles, like they will present in the middle. So different types of particles present in the upper part of the container, or the present in the lower part of the container. Some particles are present in the middle, so depending on the which type of substance we are adding in it, right? Now, so filter the mixtures. Is there any residue on the filter paper? When we are filtered means we can get residue means waste product, byproduct. Discuss the results from an opinion. Okay, A and B are having what? Got solutions. So A may having what? A and plus B having a copper sulfate solution. They are completely dissolving. So that is a solution. Group C. Group C is what? A suspension, means they are suspended, means they are present on the layer, it is not dissolved completely. And group D also what? Colloidal solutions, they are not completely dissolved in the solutions. Okay, this is a simple experiment they are given here. So how to add them, and how to glass rod. This is a glass rod, liquid descended in the funnel filled with which filter paper. Okay, this is what a filter paper, and this is called as a funnel. This is a test tube, and this is what a filtrations. This method is called as what? Filtration. Now we shall learn about solutions, suspensions and colloidal solution in the following sections. Okay, so in this activity we obtain a solution, suspension, colloidal. So we have to study these one by one. These are very important in our exam. They will ask about these. Write the properties of solution, write the properties of suspension, write the properties of colloidal solution. These are very important for your exam purpose. Okay, so there are three types of solution. There are three types of properties we can study here. One is a solution and suspension, right? There are three types of properties of matter is there: solution, suspension and colloidal. You have to study one by one. So in next videos we will cover solutions, right? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel and share with your friends.